He brought me just there for himself. You know, it's crazy. And my dad was training for himself and everything like that, but he'll bring me along. And then just one day, when we first moved to Florida and everything, we went to this boxing gym that we had lived right by. It was called David Powell. And my father was a limousine driver, so he went to the limousine. He told the coach when he was talking to him, "Hey, I'm gonna park the limousine real quick. Can you watch my son until I get back?" And the coach was like, "Okay, cool, yeah, I will. And then we'll talk about what we're gonna do next for himself, not for me." And the coach was like, "Hey, kid, put on some gloves." So me, 6 years old, was like, "Yeah, okay." And then he grabbed the mitts, and by the time my dad came back, I had learned about 2-3 combinations like that, just like that. And my father was like, "I'm 30-something." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm not gonna take this serious. I'm gonna invest my time in my son," and that's what he did.
At the age of 6, man, you put on the gloves, you come in, you start.
My first time was when I was 2.
Your amateur record. What was your amateur record?
150 with 20 losses. 150 with 20 losses.
You're a man from Brooklyn, if I'm right. From Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You've been around.
So I know how defeat tastes.
Florida, Vegas, and now you back in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Now out here in Brooklyn, though, man, it's your hometown. How are you feeling?
Feels great, man, knowing that I can actually stay out here afterwards. You know, I don't have to go back to Vegas and travel 5.5 hours back. You know, I can actually just be here, chill and mellow. And on top of that, man, it's just finding out, you know, just feeling the culture and everything about it. You know, so it's great, man. Fighting back here at Madison Square Garden, the Mecca of boxing. Every time I go out here and fight, man, I put on a show. It's a different energy.
This Saturday night, you on one of the biggest cards right here, Crawford versus Khan.
Yeah.
Your opponent. What do you know about your opponent?
My opponent, he's a 2-time European champion. He's a former world title challenger. He's been in the ring with plenty of guys that have a lot of experience, just as much as him. He's 31-2. His 2 losses have been by split decision or majority decision. So I know this guy's gonna come and try to bring the fight. That's all I really know. My father, on the other hand, he studies this guy, and he told me what I have to do. And we're just gonna pick him apart come Saturday night.
At the media workout, you said it straight up, man. You coming in the house and F this cat up, man. I mean, you said it yourself, man. You want to come in there and knock him out?
No, yeah, man. I got a lot of anger in me, man. So I gotta take it out on Saturday.
Why? Why are you angry?
Huh?
Why are you angry?
Oh shit, what's up, man?
What's up, baby?
Why am I angry? Cause I am, man. I just got, you know, a lot of stress that I need to relieve. So how I do it, I take it out in the ring.
Is it pertaining to the Lomachenko talk?
No. I don't. It's nothing about it. It's just family-wise. Just more money, more problems. So I can take it out in the ring. It feels better.
Now, what you said about Lomo, that's someone that you would love to get in the ring with. But you said it yourself. I mean, your dad said it. That, you know, they ducking you, man, for some reason. You know, how's your opinion on that?
Yeah, man. You know, he has his way of doing things and his way. I mean, people want to see fights like that. And I'm trying to make fights like that happen, but I can only do so much. So, you know, I went out of my way to go and do that, and now I'm done. I did what I had to do, and all it is now is just with timing. And to be honest, with just winning the world title and focus on this fight, April 20th, that's the first step to everything.
In God's hands. That's it.
Yes. Amen.
Always. Anybody?
What's going on, Teofimo?
What's up, my man?
You continue to improve, and you know, unfortunately, it seemed like the fight at your weight class may be stalled a bit. You know, you plan on moving up next year.
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to get at least 2 championship bouts, or you're going to be able to pick up maybe the Richard Comey fight now that he's clear?
I think the first one will be the WBC belt. Okay. Yes, with Mauricio and everything we've talked about. So I think that'll be the first one. Hopefully we make it in July. That'll be a great one.
Back here in New York?
Probably Madison Square Garden.
Main event?
Main event.
At the theater?
Either at the theater. I even feel like we could sell it at the Garden, at the big one. But
basically, if the word isn't out, Garcia is going to vacate, or he's going to defend that title.
What I say?
It open. You'll make an announcement later. Okay.
I'll make an announcement later. Yeah, man.
Teofimo, we saw Vasil Lomachenko say that you haven't fought anybody in the top 5 and things of that nature. Why do everybody keep bringing you up? When we see that he had his first shot at the title at only his 3rd fight, do you feel like that's hypocritical?
Not even his 2nd fight, he had his world title and stuff like that. I think that when they become, like, when you're a 2-time world champion and everything, they press that more, and they're like, okay, since you won 2 Olympic gold medals and everything, all right, here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make you fight for the world title right away. The whole thing, man, I look at it like Aiba. it's an organization that favoritizes. It's all favoritism. You know, they have their people that they pick, so they, unfortunately, that's how they're gonna do things. They're gonna make you seem this great and everything. Don't get me wrong, you still gotta do a little bit of what you gotta do, but when you have that type of push with you, it's a lot easier. I wouldn't say hypocritical. He did what he had to do. You know, we can't take anything away from what Lomachenko has done.
When I say hypocritical, I mean...
No, but I know, like,
right.
Yeah, for him to say that, you know, he couldn't have got his shot unless Salido had gave him the shot.
Right.
Obviously, you know, and he lost. But when it's Teofimo Lopez, I think he's just aggravated about the fact that who is this kid and why are they talking so much? They should be talking about me. Lomachenko's a diva. That's why I look at him. He's like, he's a diva. He's a bitch. So then he's very delicate about his things. When he gets hit in the face and he gets bruises, he gets upset, very, very angry and everything. So you take those little things and you use them against him.
Now, see, your last 5 opponents compared to, you know, some of the other up and coming guys and things of that nature. Even Gervonta Tank Davis, your combined record is 135-9. Your last 5 opponents. Tank Davis last combined is 129-6. So it's not that far off. You fought just as good as talent as there is.
And he's world champion, no?
Right. So do you think that you're overlooked in that nature, or people are?
I'm always going to be overlooked, and that's the thing that I use. That's the thing I use against everybody. That I'm always like underrated or whatever it is. They never want to give me my credit. I don't think anybody ever does. So I use that as just to keep me level-headed and just to keep me focused. Why? I don't know. I guess I'm just that one of those guys that they just can't believe it. Some people are thinking like. With just my power and everything, they're saying that I'm on PEDs and shit like that. You know, it's crazy.
Do you think it's because you're outspoken?
Yeah, I'm very outspoken, but I think it's just because I'm that good.
Thanks,
you know? Oh, thank you, guys.
One second, just one last question. Now, people like Lomachenko and Gervonta, have you ever been in a camp and sparred with them?
We tried to spar with Lomachenko twice, and they said no. Tank, we sparred when I was 15. He was 18. This is when I think he was like on the 6th, 7th pro fight.
A couple last words for your fans worldwide.
All right, to everybody, tune in April 20th. Teofimo Lopez back in Mecca Boxing, Madison Square Garden, ESPN pay-per-view if you cannot make it. So tune in. And co-main event, next fight will be main event. Teofimo Lopez signing out.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.